This is Joseph Asano, and welcome to The American Poem. Today we hear Joe Bolton's Page, written very shortly before the poet's early death in 1990. I've written elsewhere about Bolton's poems, always mentioning that it seems as though his name itself compelled him to become aware of a particularly lonesome music. I don't know many contemporary poets who can orchestrate the vowel O with more power. His poem, Adult Situations, ends with this sober lament. In our houses, in our closets, clothes we put on in the hope of taking them off. His selected poems is called The Last Nostalgia, and it's hard to imagine a more appropriate title. In his poem, Photograph, being sad, a young woman adjusts her Nikon for a self-portrait and lies down, drawn so tightly into her own arms, Bolton writes, as after making love which is not love. And of course there's the final line of today's poem, one of Bolton's last before his tragic suicide at the age of 28. Page, by Joe Bolton. Here is my page, half darkness, half silence, hoping to find at last the way to you I could not find. It contains all my boredom, sickness, and desire, those things I said in drunkenness, in rage or love. Like water, it holds its drowned who are without names. Like time, it was just a way of passing the time. It lied now and again, I confess, for your pleasure, some misguided aim of overcompensation for what was not only enough, but too much. Reliance upon language was its undoing. But someday it will be all that is left of me. Death bothers its margins like gulls along some shore.